Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. There's reasons for that. I'll get into that in a minute. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a regular, you might notice that my scenery has changed from my normal videos. I still have squares in my eyes. I tried, and it doesn't matter where I sit or how I sit, I still have squares in my eyes. So I guess it's just meant to be a feature of my videos. I have squares in my eyes in every single video, no matter where I sit, no matter what location. Today I'm going to kind of veer off course from my normal videos. If you are new to my channel, I am a chronic illness sufferer whose channel is made to encourage those who suffer with chronic illness, have a family member with chronic illness, a child, chronic illness yourself, spouse, husband, mother, grandmother who's sick. My channel is encouraging you and helping you along your chronic illness journey and showing you what real, authentic chronic illness looks like. And I'll get back to that content in my next video. But if you are new to my channel, you will see that my scenery has changed. Today's video is all about looks can be deceiving when it comes to chronic illness. So today I am in front of, let me see if I can change, a very beautiful new fireplace. Look at that. Not pretty. We've got the, I don't know how to work cameras, guys, so just bear with me. We've got the mantle up there. We finally moved. If you have been following my channel for a while now, you have known that we needed a new home. There's a lot of reasons for that. I will go into that in another video. Today's not the video for that. But it took us about 3 years of prayer and trying for 3 years, and God finally answered our prayer, and He answered it very quickly in a way that we didn't expect, and it was like, "Ooh, I'm answering your prayer, and let's go." So it was fast, it was furious, it was a blessing in disguise, and so my scenery has changed. I am in front of a very beautiful fireplace, which I did not have at my other house. So today what I want to talk about is when looks can be deceiving when it comes to chronic illness. So as you can see, I have my fireplace behind me. Got on my cute little Christmas reindeer shirt today. I was feeling like it was a good day for that. And I made myself a cup of coffee in my holiday mug. Really good coffee in my holiday mug. And so I was able to get a shower today. Yes. It was much needed. So if you look at me, I've got my holiday mug, I got my beautiful fireplace, I've got a cute little shirt on. I look like I've got it all put together. But I'm going to see if this will work, because like I said, I'm not camera savvy. If you are new to my channel, you get what you get. My videos are raw, they're unedited, and I'm not a camera person. I am on a mission from God to encourage and support others like me with long-term chronic illness. And that don't look fancy. So I'm going to turn this around and see if it will show you. What I'm dealing with here. What is in front of me? All of this mess. Okay. Hopefully it caught it. Like I said, I'm not good with cameras. But that's what's in front of me. I cannot move in my new house. I have to do the side shuffle to get around boxes. My kids are frustrated because We haven't found some of the belongings yet that they want. We had a Thanksgiving meal yesterday, just me, my 3 kids, and it trashed the kitchen, so that my kitchen is trashed. So here I am in front of my really pretty fireplace with my little Christmassy shirt on, my little holiday mug, warm coffee. Looks like I got it all put together, right? Got my ducks in a row. It's holiday time. She's ready to go. She's got the ambiance. She's got the shirt. She's got the coffee mug. But in front of me is a giant mess. A really big, giant mess. It's going to take me a long time to unpack because I have chronic illness. It'll take me longer than most people. So in the video today, I'm going to kind of veer from my normal kind of upbeat, you got this, kind of encouraging. Today I want to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. And that's when looks can be deceiving. So a lot of people very close to me, very dear to my heart, very, very close to me, in the chronic illness community, also in my circle of family and friends, are being judged. They're being judged based upon this: the fireplace, the clothes, the coffee. They got a shower. So everything must be great. And it's happening with people who don't have chronic illness, and it's also happening inside the chronic illness community. And that angers me the most, because if you have chronic illness and you know what it's like to suffer and to be sick, you have no business judging anybody else in the chronic illness community. None. And it's happening, my friends. People are thinking, well, okay, so one of my main chronic illnesses is POTS and dysautonomia. They go together. I have POTS and dysautonomia. That's one of my bigger health challenges, okay? So I am here to tell you that in my chronic illness community, people want to say, well, I have POTS and I can go to the grocery store, so you can too. I have POTS, I can do this, why can't you? Anybody with a chronic illness is going to exhibit their symptoms in a way that may be different from you. We may have the same illness and we may have like 3 symptoms in common and 20 different symptoms from each other. You may be able to go to the store. I cannot. Not right now. I will one day, because I'm praying really hard for that. Just because we have the same illness doesn't mean that you get to tell me how to walk my illness. What I should be doing, what I can be doing. Just because you can do that, that's great. I couldn't be more happy and more grateful for you. That's not me. Don't tell me how to walk my chronic illness journey. Don't do it. Especially if you have chronic illness yourself and you know what it's like to suffer and to go through pain on a daily or weekly basis. Then we have the people out there that don't have chronic illness altogether. And they don't understand that you don't always see chronic illness on the outside. Sometimes it's joint pain, muscle pain, back pain, a broken something inside your body that you can't see, like a broken liver. Can you see that on the outside? No, you cannot. You can't see a damaged liver on the outside. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you can present with jaundice and kind of greenish, yellowish skin. Not always. Sometimes you can present with big dark circles, look really skinny, and, like me, I don't weigh a lot. And so I'm very skinny, and my face kind of is narrow and droopy, and because I don't weigh a lot. I try, but I don't weigh a lot. Some of us with chronic illness can't lose weight. We're bigger, and we eat one meal a day, and we're, up in the 200 plus pounds, and we can't figure it out because we've only had one meal a day. And then there's the very skinny like me, my clothes are baggy and they're falling off, and my teenage son weighs more than me. Fact of life, my teenage son weighs more than me, and he's tall and he's skinny. He's not a big dude. As he would say, dude. He's not a big guy. He's tall and he's scrawny, and he still weighs more than me. Okay? You cannot always see chronic illness on the outside. That does not mean it doesn't exist. So for those of you who do not have chronic illness and you don't know what it's like to have a chronic illness, you have no right to judge. Zero right to judge. And if you do have chronic illness, you especially should not be judging, because you know what it's like to suffer. Where's your compassion? Where's your kindness for your fellow sufferers? Just because you can go to the store, that's great. I couldn't be more happy for you. That's my life goal. Kid you not. I don't want trips. I don't want fancy cars. I don't want fancy houses. I want to go to Walmart and buy groceries. That is my life's goal. And if you can do that, that's wonderful. And I am so happy for you. So happy for you. But just because you have a chronic illness and can go to the store doesn't mean that I can too. We all present in different ways. Plain and simple. Some chronic illnesses show on the outside. Some people have things like, let's see, what can I come up with? Cancer. You're bald. Some people have alopecia. You're bald. Some people have, they were born with muscular dystrophy. So your limbs are contorted. Some people have MS and their limbs are contorted, right? Not all chronic illnesses show on the outside. Unless you know exactly, which you never ever will. You never will. You will never, unless you're inside my body, you will never know what I feel. You will never know what I go through on a daily basis. So you can never ever judge me or others in the chronic illness community, because you're not me. You don't know what I go through on a daily basis. You don't know how hard it was for me to shower today, and how much energy that took, how much energy it took to make this cup of coffee, wash up my dishes from the massive mess of Thanksgiving that creates dishes upon dishes, even with paper plates. And it was just me and my children. That's it. My parents came over later. They did come over later. My parents came over and had some pie. They were here about 2 hours. We didn't invite them for the meal, because it would have been too much for me. It was hard enough to cook just for my family, and then to have to socialize and to serve the meal to others than just my children and my husband. It would have been too much. So we did pie and coffee. I'm grateful for that. Some's better than none. It could have been none at all. I did my best. But just because I'm sitting here in front of my beautiful fireplace, new beautiful fireplace, which I did not have in my old house, I've got my holiday mug with my warm cup of coffee, my holiday clothes on, looking festive. Doesn't mean I have it all together. It took a lot of hard work to wash those dishes, especially with pots. If you have pots, you know. Sometimes you're hanging onto the counter for dear life, praying, don't faint, don't faint, don't faint. One more dish to go, one more dish to go. I won't faint, I won't faint. A lot of us do it sitting in a chair. We do most everything sitting in a chair. unless you have, my new house has smart features. So everything makes a beeping sound when it's done doing this or done doing that. And so I'm always like hearing these beeps. I'm like, what is that? What's beeping at me now? And I've just noticed, I'm going to get up here and flip this switch. This is the first time I've actually been really close to my new fireplace. Sorry for the up close and personal of my face. I have been, I can't reach it. I have been by my new fireplace and turned it on, but this is the first time I've been sitting this close. And so I'm starting to realize it's quite burny on the back. So I'm going to shut it off. I don't want to burn my back. So I have this beautiful ambiance. But look up above. Look above. Let's see if I can. I'm not good with cameras. Be nice to me. Look. There's holes in walls. Because, let me see if I can get it. There we go. Because people before us had TVs and pictures and things hanging up. And now we have to decide what we want to do with that space. Are we going to be a TV people? Are we going to be a grand picture? Put some big grand picture up there, people? What are we going to do? We're going to fill in their picture nail holes and the wires for the TV. And so down below here, looks like we have it all put together. It's pretty, it's beautiful. But up above, there's holes in the wall. That's what chronic illness is like. We can look like we have it all put together on the outside one day. The next day we can be in bed, can't move a muscle. We have the shades drawn. We can't handle sunlight. We can't handle noise, lights, sounds. We've got the covers over our head. And it's all we can do just to make it through that day. And we are asking for prayer from everybody we know. And we are calling our friends, having them talk us through it, because it's that brutal. Unless you have something nice to say. My mom used to say, if you don't have something nice to say, keep your mouth shut. There is way too much judgment going on lately in the chronic illness community, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I have friends, I have family members, I have people in my chronic illness community being judged left and right because they look fine on the outside, so they should be perfectly fine. Oh, I saw her in Walmart, so she's not sick. There's nothing wrong with her. Do you know how hard it is to get to Walmart and to pray that we can get back out without having to call 911 because we fainted, or the flashing light gave us a seizure, or the smells and perfumes caused us to have anaphylaxis? That's real reality for a lot of us with chronic illness. I have anaphylaxis. I have seizures. Don't judge. Please don't. It's painful. Very, very painful for us. We are doing the best we can with the situation that we've been given, and a lot of us didn't get a vote on this. We didn't. A lot of us are not drug addicts and alcoholics where we're choosing to destroy our life. We didn't get a vote. This just came, and here it is, and figure out how to live your life. Be nice. Be kind. Because you never know. You can sit here and say all you want. Oh, that'll never happen to me. Oh, that's not me. You never know when your life could change and you could be exactly where I am today. I never saw this coming when I was younger. I never saw this coming when I first got married. Here it is. Did I ask for it? Absolutely not. Do I get a vote? Absolutely not. Don't think you're better than anybody else. And that this isn't going to happen to you and your life is great and and it just really frustrates me. It really frustrates me. I have a dear family member who was just in a car accident a couple weeks ago, rear-ended, full speed. The car did not stop. Her car is unrecognizable. Front and back. Doesn't even look like it used to be a car. Thank God she is safe. Is she well? Not even close. But she's still alive. Did she see that coming when she woke up that morning? Absolutely not. You never know when your life is going to change in the blink of an eye. And it's just that fast. You're sitting at a stoplight and a car completely does not stop and rear ends you. And your life is changed forever. You can walk around all you want thinking, oh, this isn't me. It's not going to happen to me. I pray it doesn't. I don't wish this upon anybody. But don't think that you are immune from the evils of this world, because you're not. And do not be judging what you do not know. Don't do it. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. It's mean, it's ugly, and it doesn't make you look good. If you do not suffer with a chronic illness, leave us alone. If you have a chronic illness and you are judging others, shame on you. You should know better because you suffer just as much as we do. And you know that there's variations of suffering. You're either just in the beginning stages of your illness or you have been in it for 20 plus years and you are, what do they call, progressed. You've progressed in your illness. If you can go to Walmart, I'm happy for you. That's my life's goal. Not vacations, not trips, not any of that. I just want to go to Walmart. If you can go, be grateful, because one day that may be taken away from you. Just so tired of the pain coming onto my chronic illness community friends, and especially my family members and those close to me. From people who think that they know it all and they've got it all put together, and they think that they can tell us how to live our chronic illness. Shame on you. I have an amazing support system. Friends, family members, my parents, my mother-in-law. Nobody shames me. Nobody treats me less than. Nobody disbelieves me. I don't know if that's a word, but I am supported. I am loved. And nobody tells me how to handle my chronic illness. I am so blessed. But to those of you that don't have the community that I have, my heart goes out to you. This has been really heavy on my heart. For a while now. Because I have people that are hurting. Because of the actions and the words of others who have no idea what it's like to have a chronic illness. Your words only make our suffering worse. To those of you who say, oh, you did the dishes today, or oh, you look nice today, because you truly mean it, and you know how hard it took for me to take that shower, or to wash those dishes, and you're meaning it in the nicest of way, and you're really hoping that this is progress, and that, we're showing signs that we may actually be able to start living a little bit more normal life. We know who you are, and we know that you mean well, and that you're just being kind. Looks can be deceiving. Just because my arm isn't all crooked and bent and it's not, or I'm not missing a limb, or I'm not all yellow and gray from kidney and liver disease, or I'm not bald from cancer. Looks can be deceiving. I just went to the dentist, took another one of my teeth. I'm down 3 now because my chronic illness eats my teeth. I'm down 3 teeth. You can't see them because they're more toward the back, thank goodness. I mean, one is like right there, and one is here. The other one they just took was way back here. Looks can be deceiving. See? Looks like I got a nice, even I got braces when I was a little girl. Nice, even smile. The teeth are all straight. Can't see the missing ones. Can't see the cavity in every single one because my chronic illness is eating my teeth. Looks can be deceiving. Be nice. Go out into the world and make someone's day better. Be grateful if you don't suffer with chronic illness. Be grateful that you don't. Go out, enjoy your life while you have the chance, because tomorrow's not promised to you. Tomorrow is not promised to you. It's not. It could be gone like that. You could get a chronic illness. You could go to the doctor. They could say you have cancer. Cancer is silent. You don't always see that. Your life could change in an instant. Don't think you're immune to the evils of this world, because you're not. Don't act like you're better than those of us with chronic illness, and you have the right to tell us how to live our chronic illness. Go out into the world and make the world a better place. Volunteer to help that single mom who's struggling and can't pay her bills. Buy her some groceries. Put gas in her car. Bring her a couple of Christmas presents. People with chronic illness, volunteer to help your friend or your sister or your brother or your mom who are sick. Say, I'm gonna come scrub your bathtub today. Clean your bathrooms today. I'm gonna wash your dishes for you. Be nice. And if you can't be nice, leave us alone. I know this video is different from my usual kind of upbeat, you've got this kind of content, but this has been extremely heavy on my heart because it's really hitting home right here. People are hurting. People around me, and it's not okay. It's not okay. The Bible says, until you are perfect, you cannot judge anybody else. And because there is not one perfect person on the face of this planet, you have no right to judge. Go out today and make this world a better place. And if you can't do that, just leave us be, please. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will check in soon and I will tell you more about my new location. Hopefully a little bit more unpacked would be nice, but hopefully next video will be a little more upbeat than today's. But this has just been really heavy on my heart because it's hitting close to home. And it's not right. It is not right, it's not fair, and it should not be happening. I love you guys. I'm always here for you. If you need prayer, comment below. I gotcha. You want to talk in the comments and say, I'm not doing okay today, and I'm struggling with X, Y, and Z. Please, will you talk to me? Absolutely, I will talk to you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll be back next week.